Hello. Why do many people find it extremely difficult to quit porn? It's undoubtedly a challenging problem. In my experience, porn addiction is prevalent even among the most accomplished individuals in society. We're talking about pastors, priests, rabbis, imams, monks, teachers, coaches, doctors, lawyers, sales managers, and people from almost all walks of life. The spread and dominance of porn are evident in almost every country, transcending religious or ideological boundaries. In fact, Pornhub alone received over 38 billion visits in 2022. Yes, billion with a B.
Here are the percentages of men who watch porn according to Google search results. 1. Between 86% and 96% of men regularly consume porn. 2. Men are 4 times more likely than women to watch porn, with 44% of men reporting watching porn in the last week compared to just 11% of women. 3. In the past month, 45% of men have viewed pornography. 4. A majority, 57% of men ages 30 to 49 report having watched pornography in the past month, and 42% say they have watched it in the past week. 5. According to a Reddit post, the percentage of adult men in the church who view porn is high, with a guess of 70–80%. 6. Studies show that rates of pornography use are relatively comparable among developed nations, with 70–80% of men watching porn in the last year. Many people are searching for solutions on how to quit. Some have resigned themselves to living with the addiction, but it doesn't have to be that way. Thanks to a resource like this, you will learn how to take back control of your life. We will share with you why most resources, books, and programs promoted to help you quit porn don't actually work. Through the insights we provide here, you will find hope that you can find permanent freedom if you pay attention. First, let's explore 5 compelling reasons why you should quit porn. 1. Improving mental and emotional health. Pornography addiction can have detrimental effects on mental and emotional well-being, leading to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. These inner demons can drain the joy out of daily life, pushing individuals towards self-harm tendencies and even suicidal thoughts. Quitting porn can result in a better mood, improved self-image, and reduced stress. 2. Strengthening relationships. Pornography often has a negative impact on relationships, fostering unrealistic expectations and reducing intimacy. By quitting porn, individuals can rebuild trust and enhance communication within their relationships. It's worth noting that the relationship with oneself is also compromised, marked by self-doubt, self-demeaning, and self-hatred. Wouldn't you do anything to regain the joy of daily life instead of enduring the constant guilt and shame that marks every single day due to porn addiction? 3. Restoring sexual function. Pornography addiction can desensitize individuals and cause difficulties in achieving or maintaining erections. Quitting porn can help restore natural sexual function and increase sensitivity once again. 4. Taking back control of your life. Pornography. Addiction is a genuine and challenging addiction to overcome. By quitting porn, individuals can break free from the cycle of addiction and regain control of their lives. Most people struggling with porn and masturbation feel trapped and out of control. They want to become free and be in control of their lives. 5. Living in alignment with personal values. If values like self-control, personal autonomy, and piety matters to you, this reason will resonate. Many individuals who struggle with porn addiction feel weighed down by a heavy load of guilt and shame about their behavior. Quitting porn can help many people live in alignment with their personal and religious values, ultimately enhancing their overall well-being. Now, let's address the 3 popular methods people try to use to quit porn addiction that always lead to failure. 1. Relying on motivation. Many people attempt to quit porn addiction using motivational methods and content found in numerous books, courses and programs, ranging from inexpensive to exorbitant. Motivational content encourages individuals to stop their out-of-control behavior by believing in their potential to resist urges and triggers. While motivation is a common approach, experience shows that porn addiction defy motivation, especially during moments of mental and physical fatigue. The initial burst of inspiration does fade, and motivational quotes and quips are easily forgotten or challenging to apply consistently. Motivation by itself is insufficient for achieving a goal like quitting porn permanently. Emotional state also plays a role, as low moods can diminish your motivation to do what you know you should do.
Even if you never experience low moods, motivation would still not bring permanent freedom from porn addiction because there are other complex elements to address if you want to kick this pesky addiction for good. The verdict? Don't rely on motivational content to overcome porn addiction. Fortunately, there is a far more powerful approach that isn't dependent on mood or affected by mental and physical fatigue. 2. Relying on willpower. The second ineffective method most people try to use to overcome porn addiction is willpower. Willpower makes use of mental and physical resources, such as thoughts, affirmations, or exercises, to achieve desired outcomes. It involves resisting impulses or temptations by using your power of choice as a free moral agent. While willpower has some utility, its limitations can hinder those attempting to quit porn addiction. Willpower tends to weaken when faced with mental fatigue, physical fatigue, extreme emotional states, and stress. These factors often contribute to relapse in individuals striving to quit porn. Willpower by itself cannot help you quit porn. It is not a dependable resource for quitting porn or any addiction for that matter. 3. Avoidance. The third ineffective method most people try to use to overcome porn addiction is avoidance. Many individuals who desire to quit porn often attempt to play the avoidance game. They go to great lengths to avoid temptation, such as installing apps and blockers on their devices and steering clear of websites that may expose them to triggers. However, despite these efforts, avoidance alone proves insufficient. The overwhelming sensation of deprivation, combined with the relentless force of triggers and cravings, becomes too much for a porn addict to handle, leading to relapse. Consequently, the vicious cycle of porn and masturbation persists, followed by waves of guilt and self-criticism. It is evident that relying solely on avoidance tactics is an ineffective approach to overcoming porn addiction. While creating barriers and boundaries can be helpful, they must be rooted in a deeper understanding of the psychological and emotional factors driving the addiction. Merely avoiding triggers without addressing the root causes is akin to placing a temporary band-aid on a wound that requires extensive surgery. 3 things you need to become free from porn and masturbation addiction. 1. Dump faulty explanations about the problem. The first thing you need to do to overcome porn addiction is to throw away the faulty explanations you have about the problem. If you've read books that promise to help you quit porn, you might have developed a belief based on fear, thinking that your brain is beyond repair due to prolonged engagement in this addiction. It's often said that repeated exposure to pornographic content creates deeply ingrained pathways, leading to an association between neutral images, sounds, videos, and events with porn. In essence, you start seeing porn connections everywhere, even where they don't exist. Many intelligent individuals harbor a hidden fear that their brains are permanently affected by the materials and content consumed over time. They sought freedom, but ended up with more fears and confusion after reading materials that feed their fear. It is important to note that such explanations contribute to the problem, yet their accuracy is difficult to prove. Some people think they have had this addiction for too long a time, so there is no way they can stop it. That is a false belief. Regardless of the duration of your addiction, the solution is not dependent on your past experiences or how long you have indulged the addiction. What truly matters is changing the false beliefs that keep the addiction in place, and you would become free. I will help you find that key. Keep listening. 2. Replace your inner bully with a friend. The second thing you need to do to overcome porn addiction is to replace your inner bully with a friend. We all experience an inner dialogue within our minds, a constant stream of thoughts in the form of conversation that never ceases. This inner commentary intensifies when we feel angry, frustrated, guilty, or experience strong emotions, whether positive or negative. If this inner dialogue consistently exhibits a bullying characteristic, it will inevitably hinder your progress in every area of life despite your best efforts. For instance, when you want to start exercising or embark on a new business venture, the voice in your head may say things like, "But you've tried this before and failed. It will end up like the previous attempts. You'll never amount to much. You lack what it takes." This voice represents your inner voice, but unfortunately in this case, it is working against you by consistently undermining your self-worth. To overcome porn addiction and maintain long-term freedom, it is crucial to fire the inner bully and replace it with a friend. Your inner voice is a reflection of your character. It is a reflection of the sum of beliefs you hold about yourself, other people, and the universe. By changing your core beliefs using the power of logic and evidence, you can change the inner bully to an inner friend. When this happened, we can call it personality transformation. The voice in your head no longer becomes critical and limiting. It becomes the voice of a compassionate friend that will take you to your highest potential. 3. Developing effective coping strategies for your mental health. The third thing you need to do to overcome porn addiction is to develop effective coping strategies for life's issues and stress. It is like a superpower that helps us acquire new knowledge and remember important information. Do you have an effective strategy for managing the different stressing events life brings you? Do you possess solid coping mechanisms for dealing with negative emotions? To quit porn addiction successfully, you need a fail-safe strategy for handling stress and any negative emotions that arise. Without appropriate coping tools, strong negative emotions can be overwhelming, much like attempting to extinguish a fire without the necessary equipment, leading to getting burned. You need to learn a fail-proof way to manage powerful emotions like anger, shame, guilt, and the entire spectrum of negative emotions. A reliable coping strategy is essential, as many porn addicts turn to pornography as a form of escape when faced with negative emotions such as boredom, loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Are you ready to experience freedom? Join my Telegram link and send me a message. It's a safe place where I can help anyone who wants to beat this addiction, once and for all. I also place my email address in the description. Feel free to send a message, and I will respond. Send a message to yourbrainmechanicmail.com. Here's to your freedom. Thanks for watching. Do hit the like button, share, make a comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video.